All right then, we've changed the angle today. That's actually my desk over there. That's where you normally see me, but I'm in a different space today. I thought it might be a bit lighter. So today's video, 3 things that I do every morning to start my day off the correct way. Now, if you follow my work, you'll already know that I'm a big believer in the power of routines and systems and tools. And I think it's important to note that not every routine or every system that you have in your life is of benefit to you, because your routines are based on habit, and habits are based on unconscious actions, things that you've repeated over and over again, which means that we do them without thought. And things that we do without thought, things that are subconscious, are quite hard to change. So if you get into habits that don't serve you and you keep repeating them, it's very hard to break them. But good habits and things that do support you can and should be trained, because they will help you on your journey to a better life. Any goal you go after, you need a set of supporting habits, some systems and some tools and things in place that put you in a position of power so that you can go out and do what you need to do. For me personally, every day I go through a series of actions that help me optimize my well-being, help me find focus, and just keep me on track. Now, I call them the power games, and it's something that I teach within my programs. We teach the full extent of it, which is quite a lot of mini actions that we take. But within this video, I'm just going to share 3 of them with you. The goal is to increase capacity and ensure that your personal power is at its peak every day, so that you can go out and do what needs to be done, and you're putting yourself in a position for maximum success. Realistically, it doesn't take much. Every action is a small action, but when you stack them together on top of each other, they have quite a profound effect. Now, if we're honest, we don't necessarily do every single action every single day. You know, the goal is to try and do all of them. But if we can do 90% of these actions consistently, day after day, without fail, then we know we're going to get somewhere. The purpose of a routine, remember, is to enhance your life, not to become a slave to it. If you get too wrapped up in it and it becomes obsessive for you and it starts to take away from other things, then we've got a problem. But if we can be consistent most of the time, then we're on the right track. So there are 3 things that I will do every day. The first one is to journal. So I have a variety of tools that I use. We have something called the Creed Composer, the redefinition document, paradigm shift, deep questioning, and various other bits and pieces, depending on what I actually need to work on during the day, so that I'm able to train my mind and organize my thoughts, and get everything on the right track straight away. Incredibly powerful, and it's always handwritten, because there's so much power in handwriting stuff. The second thing I do is I front load myself with a combination of water and greens, so I'm getting in some real good nutrient dense hydration within my body in the morning. So I'm trying to nourish it straight off the bat. I'll do this every day without fail. It's a lot easier than having to try and cram loads of fruit and vegetables. Don't get me wrong, I still eat loads of fruit and vegetables, but straight away I get up in the morning, I'm filling my body with nutrients and I'm hydrating at the same time. So it's easier than having to cook a massive breakfast, and it just gives me that little bit of a boost I need first thing in the morning so that I can get things going. And it does make a big difference for me. Now, the third thing is a 20-minute meditation. You guys don't have to do 20 minutes. You can start with 5 and build it up. But for me, I have a focal point, which is 20 minutes. It's around drawing up good feelings and future pacing and just setting up the day. I'll try and do 2 other meditations later on during the day, shorter ones, a 10-minute one and then a 5-minute one, if I can squeeze that in. But again, it depends on what I actually need during the day. The ones later on in the day, they're not something I have to do, but they're something I like to do. And they also depend on what I need in the current moment. So if I'm feeling a bit stressed, or I need some energy, or I need to clear some emotions out, it just depends. I'll go to a specific type of meditation. I will do that one later on in the day. The morning one always stays the same though, future pacing and drawing up some good feelings. Now, the afternoon ones, I have a variety of those. There's some of them in the compendium, which is the living library. And I also have one that is available for free within the prosperity pack. Just let me know if you want the prosperity pack, and then you'll get access to the prosperity playbook, which covers all the kinds of things you don't want to be doing to win the day and to win your life. And it also gives you the Emotional Excellency series, which shows you a meditative technique for clearing negative emotional energy. So if you want that, just drop in the comments and let me know and I'll send it to you. But that's just an example of the types of mini meditation that I would implement later on during the day. Main one in the morning, and then a couple just to support me and keep me going through the day. So it's really simple, but it's highly, highly effective, very powerful, and they're easy, repeatable actions that I can do daily. And I track these actions. I have a score every day that I set for myself. And obviously, on top of these 3 actions, there is also copious amounts of coffee. And there are some other actions within that, which are things you learn within my programs. But these are the main things that I build my day around. I do notice a difference. If I don't do them, then my day is not as good. I am not as good. So having that morning routine and having some seriously powerful actions is key to prosperity. So just let me know in the comments, what do you like to do in the morning? How do you build up your routine? What are your favorite ways of getting yourself in a position of power? Just drop it in the comments, let me know. I'll see you all soon.